Hello, everybody. Peter Gantner here, back for another project review. Excited about this one. I actually have been involved with this project for several years. I held on to the token. A matter of fact, they had an unfortunate incident that really set them back, but they came back from it and have pushed forward and done tremendous stuff. So this is a project that I have a lot of respect for, and I have a lot of hope for the future that it is going to continue to move in the right direction. So that is paid network. The token is paid. But before we do that, you know what I'm going to say, right? I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is simply an overview of the project. So then you can make a decision to research it. Once you research it, then you can decide if the project is for you or not for you. So let's jump into sharing my screen here, and we'll jump out to CoinMarketCap on the project. I'm going to move that up a little bit there. All right, paid network, about a $17.7 million market cap. You know, we like to do a lot of reviews on tokens under $1 million. However, this is a way for you to see projects that are coming. So this is a launch pad. What is the value of launch pads? Launch pads give you a preview. Even if you're in a country, let's say like the US, where you can't participate in a lot of launch pads, it is good to go find the launch pads and then look at the projects that are coming out. First of all, you can see what the token was issued at in the early stage to investors. Then once the token is launched, you can keep an eye on it. And sometimes you can get the project even cheaper after it launches and has its initial run up and then comes back down than you can by even being an early investor when they're on the launch pads. But it's a great place to get great information. So we've got a $17.706 million market cap. We got good daily volume, guys, 1.5 million. Now that's up 652%. So it's usually a couple 100,000 a day in normal volume, or was yesterday's volume. Circulating supply, 83 million. You can see this check mark. A lot of times you'll see here and it will say self-reporting. This is actually verified, so we can count on that this is the current circulating supply, which is only about 13.97% of the total 594,717,455 paid that will come out over time. That gives it a fully diluted market cap of 126 million. Now, the one thing I will say is that this project has been out for some time, so most of these are probably held by the Treasury. If we wanted to check and see where these are held, we could go out to either Etherscan or BNB. I would probably start on Etherscan for this because we can see that this is on the Ethereum chain, but as well, it is bridged over to the BNB chain. Of course, this is where I purchased it. I do own the token. I got it on the BNB chain. Why? Because of lower gas fees than the Ethereum chain. So we can go down here and look at their website. So I already have it pulled up. So let's jump over to Paid's website. So what we can see over on their website is that they've had 78 plus projects launched on their launchpad. I believe it's actually over 100 right now. $20 million in funding that has been raised for projects, and they have 26,000 active participants. These are people that are participating in the projects that they're launching. We can come down here and see, discover the hottest projects on Paid Launchpad. All right, we can come down here and you can see the trending new projects. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and we can come down and click on Animalia. I guess that's how you pronounce it, right? Lots of crazy names in the token space, that's for sure. But we'll see what they do. Maybe the name's not so crazy. Let's see what they're up to here. So it's pulling up right now. So it is a game company, Animalia.games. Let's see, we can find out probably a little bit more about it. Of course, this is a paid one, so this is just for you to be able to pull it up. What you could do is come over and say, okay, let's go out to their Twitter page and let's find out what's going on with this project. When's their product supposed to come out? So this is a lot of information that you can find. You can, of course, come back. They already have 69,000 followers on it, so this looks like it could be an interesting project. Of course, we may have to do a review on it, right? But for now, let's go back to the paid system. You can also come down and see some of the other projects that they've launched. Guys, these are some juggernaut projects. Star Atlas, huge, okay? Metis, over $500 million right now. They're talking about this as being one of the hottest new chains that are up and coming. So they have done a lot of great projects that have done very well in the marketplace already. You can come down and look at all the different stuff that's going on there. One of the things that I like about their site is their academy. So you can go to the academy. They have some basic stuff, basic crypto, things like that. So I love projects that invest in helping people learn about blockchain, right? Because that's the hardest part. So they've got some stuff on blockchain, cryptocurrency, and metaverse. So you can come here. From what I can tell, it's completely free for you to go through it. They have courses on blockchain 101, cryptocurrency, digital currencies, wallet and transactions, and then one on security in partnership with Hacking. That is very good there. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go up here and go to paid.xp. And paid.xp connects the best minds working in Web3 development with the paid community, providing expert insights into the ins and outs of Web3 project development. It looks into startup culture, ideation processes, building teams, marketing, and adapting to different and new technologies. So this is a area that they put together for you to be able to learn more about blockchain. Again, it's on that educational side of things. Let's see, let's go back to home here. So this is all based on their academy. Let's jump back to the paid network site, the home site there. So their launchpad is called Ignition, which we'll go look at here in a second. So we can come down here and we can get an update. So we can give our email address and we can get some updates on what they're doing here. Let's see, paid network ignition. So this is explaining their ignition pad. Do more and be more right out of the gate. Ignition has successfully launched over 100 top tier and highly sought after projects since 2021. Let yours be next. So I'm in the US and most of these sites will not accept investments from US people. How do I get around that? By owning the token itself paid, right? I am able to go out onto the regular exchanges, purchase the paid token through either decentralized or centralized. As a matter of fact, let's jump back over here real quick and let's look and see what exchanges. It's on PancakeSwap, Uniswap. So all of these guys are decentralized exchanges. So the best one I would say to buy it on would be PancakeSwap, because you're going to avoid the fees on the Uniswap chain. So there are no centralized exchanges that currently have the token on there. We can also come down here on the left. I didn't see it on their site, but they do have a couple audits here, one from Hackin and the other one from Surtech. These are two of the biggest out there, right? This was the last audit from 2021. And then this audit right here, we can click on and let's go look and see when it was done. So here it is. Paid's audit here. We can see that there's two audit histories. On September 29th, 2021, it was a 7.5. The latest audit was July 25th, 2022, 9.2. That is a good score there. And if you want to, you can come in and read this, guys. All of this is here for you to read these reports. You can click on them. You can see where that 0.8 that they don't have for the perfect 10 is, and that can give you some ideas on the security risk of the project moving forward. But again, 9.2 is a great score, and it's definitely nothing normally that I would worry about if it has a 9.2. The 7.5 was maybe a little concerning back in 2021, but the 9.2 today is a good score to have for the contract, okay? All right, so let's jump back over to Paid, and let's go to their Ignition site and see what projects that they actually have up right now. So you can check into a lot of these sites. You need to hold X amount of tokens in order to participate. It determines the level in which you can do. So we can come down here. Soon they're going to support launches on Solana, Avalanche, Arbitrum. Wow, they're really expanding the chain here, guys, to be able to handle a lot more launches. So that's great. That would be great for the token price, right? Because that would accelerate the number of projects that they can put up there versus just being on BNB in the Ethereum chain. Let's see, we can come up here and let me see. Okay, here we go. Raise the bar, fueled ignition. Let's click right here and let's go see where this is going to take us. So you guys can see we're exploring this together. We're learning about the project together. And that's the great part about community. And it's the great part about the YouTube channel. The comments below is where if you've used paid, if you've purchased maybe some tokens on paid, did well, didn't do well, whatever that may be, you can leave those comments below and then we can go back and answer any questions. So it doesn't look like that. Oh, wait, it finally took me there. My internet might be running a little slow. Let's do that again. All right, so we're here right now. The ideas of tomorrow made available today. We can come down and hit launch project. Here we have upcoming projects. Of course, the Animalia. I guess that's how you pronounce that, right? And then, of course, they have their completed projects down here that you could go look at. I liked, again, to go down and look at the completed projects. How much did they raise of what they were trying to raise? And if you can tell, they had several rounds. Were they able to raise it very quickly? That can tell you a little bit about the community that's in place already that they bring to the table on top of what paid is able to bring to the table. So you can come down here as well and you can read some articles and different things. So Paid Academy launched in 2022. So they have a lot of information down here on the project as well where you can come to. So we already clicked on Animalia. We're going to check into this project and see if maybe we can do a review on it. The total they're going to raise is $200,000. The launch date's still to be determined. So with that, guys, we'll go back here to the main projects. Let's go up projects. Let's see, upcoming projects. Let's go to paid. That's simply promoting the token, saying where we can get it. Let's see. I think that's about it on the site, guys. So we've got the ignition. We've got they're expanding to different chains. We've got the academy, the team and career. So they do have the team listed. And they are docs, by the way, guys. The team has been very forthright. And when they ran into an issue, Kyle did a very good job of communicating with the community back a few years ago. And they did a fantastic job of getting through the process of the issues that they came up with. So they've got business development, they've got operations. So you can come down here and of course we got the LinkedIn there that we can go out to and read about the people. One of the keys is not just the technology, not just the community, but the people that are behind the project that are going to move it forward is extremely important. So you want to go see what experiences have they had. Has anybody ever run a company before or a business? What other companies have they worked at? Their CTO, what's his background? What's his education when it comes to that stuff? So you can look at all this stuff on there. And of course, you can always check out their advisors. A big part of these projects are who's advising them, giving them just like the board, right? That's helping with it. All right. With that, guys, that is paid. Again, I've been a long time holder of their token. Been very excited about the project for a long time because of the team that's behind it. And of course, launch pads, especially going into a bull market. If we have another 2-year bull market, these launch pads do very well in the acceleration of their token prices during bull markets because they're bringing out a lot of projects and people want to get on those projects. So they purchase the tokens in order to get involved and be a part of it. So with that, guys, if you like this content, if you want to learn more about projects like this one's a little higher than our normal, about $17 million market cap, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notified each and every time we come out with a new video. And I want to thank you for your time in watching this video. And hopefully in your research, you'll find that paid is a good opportunity for you as well. With that, I want to say have a great day. And I look forward to delivering more videos to you as soon as possible.